Makes sense. Hey, if you're just getting in crypto, understand, man, this is a roller coaster we're on. So never invest in anything that you're not willing to lose. And also, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm some dude that thinks crypto is awesome. So just take what I say with a grain of salt. Do your own research. But today, I'm gonna come to you with a video full of TitanX Alpha. So Crypto Kindness and Jake Sharpe had an AMA, well, not really an AMA, just an interview the other day. And I really wanted to bring you just some select clips of that, plus run you through a few different things. And I'm going to start out with this clip here because TitanX is now listed on Coinmarketcap. So I'm going to show you that here in a second. But listen, before you go to Coinmarketcap, listen to what Jake has to say.
You can see now we're listed on CoinMarketCap. So hey, go to CoinMarketCap and favorite TitanX. And pro tip, the way a lot of these algorithms work is sending somebody a direct link to CoinMarketCap usually works less good. I'm not sure because Google worked like this. I remember this from like the SEO days. Is if you were to send somebody to your website, it has zero SEO benefits. So what you wanted to do is you wanted to redirect your community to the Google search, make them type in your website and then click it from Google. So maybe in CoinMarketCap it's the same, where it's actually better to send people to CoinMarketCap. They type in TitanX, so it goes in the search algorithm that people are looking for it. Click TitanX and then favorite it.
Yeah. Okay, guys, did you understand that? I just want to show you what he's talking about because it's better for searching. It's better for the search term if you don't just send someone a link directly to the CoinMarketCap link. What you want to do this. I'm going to do it with you. We're going to open up a new browser. We're going to go to Google. And then we are going to search in the Google search. We're going to search for TitanX Crypto Coin Market Cap right here. We're going to Google that and see. Then it actually takes us to CoinMarketCap on Google. We're going to click through to that, which is going to be better for the search engine algorithm. And we are going to, now we're going to put the star right here. You're going to star it. So once you do that, you're going to star it. And guys, look, this is the one-day chart. Check this out. We just basically shot today to the moon. I mean, it was 5012 when the day started, and it peaked at 5002. So, I mean, it almost doubled in the matter of, let's see, what time is this? 11:50 to 1500, which is basically 3 o'clock. So basically noon to 3, we just shot right up. We almost doubled. Now it's kind of just leveling out. It's finding a new level right here, but that's a really huge and positive sign. When you look at the all-time of this chart starts when TitanX is the lowest. That's really where we're at right now. So go to CoinMarketCap using Google, search for it, get up there, hit the star button, and you can check it out on CoinMarketCap. So let's get to TitanX. I'm going to refresh this page, make sure everything looks good here, and it's up to date. Right underneath the price, you can see underneath the name, you can see the current price, which is 501583. Right now, I'm on the shares page, or I'm sorry, the payouts page. These are the payouts that I'm going to be getting over the next, actually by day 90. I'm going to have this payout, basically 0.16 ETH, 0.07 ETH, 0.005 ETH. So it's looking like I'm going to have about 0.3 ETH after the payout I have here. By day 90, 0.3 ETH. And when you go here to the next page, you can actually go to swap. You'd go to tools and then buy TitanX. And here it will give you a swap calculator. Yesterday, I should have done this yesterday, but my plan is to take the money that I cash out from staking and swap it for liquid TitanX so I can play in some of these new protocols that are happening. So right now, I get less than half of what I would have got almost a little bit more than half of what I would have got yesterday. Now we are on day 79 right now of TitanX. So this is still early, everybody, but when you're looking at the mining, a 280-day miner right now, it gets you more than it did yesterday because the value of TitanX just went up. So every time the value of TitanX goes up, this percentage goes up. However, it keeps costing more every day. So right now it costs 0.2129 ETH, which is $531 worth of ETH. to do one max miner. But that will yield you, if the prices stay at today's prices, that will yield you $2,000 in return, which is, pretty good. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is just code. This is a smart contract that has been deployed on the Ethereum blockchain that doesn't have any, the only people interacting with this now are everybody using it. So we are the ones that keep this thing going. So it's an experiment. This is a very experimental project. I'm excited because what I did was I just took a little bit of my portfolio and I just put a little bit in, because I'm not going to really bet the whole bag on something I don't really know. But you guys, do your own research and have your own strategies. But I really like TitanX because I like earning money with my money. I would rather earn money with my money than not earn money with my money, right? Most of my crypto is just sitting there and it's not actually earning any money anywhere. So when I found out about TitanX, I really like this project, and I'm literally going to have my ETH that I invested back from a small stake. If I would have staked all of it before I mined, but see, there's benefits to both mining and staking. Now, I really am impressed with the staking right now. But here's the mining. So here's all my miners. The T rank bonuses are out of this world, man. I already have 182 million T rank bonuses, and my average return on all my miners right now is 277%. That sounds awesome. My first day that I started was January 2nd, and today I believe it's the 13th. So this is 11 days ago, guys, that I started this. I'm just so fascinated with this project. I really want to share it with you guys. So we're going to stake here. My stake actually has gone down because I invested about $1,000 worth of ETH into this stake. So the actual stake has gone down, but my payouts are going to pay me back, basically. That's 400, 500, 600, basically $700 it's going to pay me out 20 days after I invested 1,000. So it's basically going to pay me back all the way, within another 30-day cycle. So basically another 28-day cycle. So by the time this 90-day hits, I'm going to have another 8-day. And then by the time the next 90-day hits, I'm going to have quite a few more 8 days, basically 3 28 days and 190. So this is exciting, guys. I really like this project. We'll get into the buy and burn a little bit more later. And if you want to see the stats, let's look at the stats here real quick. But I'm just giving you a quick brief overview of where we are today, but we're going to get into some new alpha that Crypto Kindness. Now, this is Crypto Kindness. Go to Twitter. It's @KindnessCrypto and follow him. Oh, I'm not following him on my computer. That's weird. But I am on my phone. I don't know how that didn't happen. But anyways, also go to Jake Sharpe, which is INKAY knows. INKAY knows, which is Jake Sharpe. He's one of the founders. He's the creator of TitanX. And really, you get the real true alpha right here. And check, he just posted this out because this is what happened. Boom. I mean, we basically almost doubled from down here today, which was awesome. So yeah, check out this like hockey stick. Now that's fun to see when you're in crypto. That's why it is very up and down in the crypto market. So anyways, check out Jake Sharpe, follow him on Twitter, and also check out Crypto Kindness and follow him on Twitter. So let's get into a little bit of alpha here. I want Jake to talk a little bit about Hyper. I want you guys to understand what is Hyper and why Jake is allowing other projects to launch in front of Hyper. So I'm going to play a few clips here so you guys can have a little quick, brief overview because it was an hour-and-a-half video. I don't know if you guys are going to get to watch that whole Crypto Kindness video. I really believe you should watch that whole video because there's a ton of alpha in it, but I'm just going to break it down a little bit to you. I pulled out some of my favorite points that I want to share with you guys, and we'll talk a little bit about them. So here we go.
You can't use it to buy and burn your protocol. And so here's exactly how Hyper would work. You mine Hyper with liquid TitanX, as you would on TitanX with a wrapped Ethereum. You would just use TitanX only. Mm-hmm. That TitanX will get sent to the buy and burn smart contract, and then it would buy Hyper through the TitanX Hyper liquidity pool. So it swap TitanX for Hyper, which doesn't hurt the TitanX wrapped Ethereum price. That would trigger some LP burning as well, and then it buys the Hyper and burns the Hyper. You can only use a buy and burn if you have liquid TitanX available in your smart contract that can be used to buy and burn. Because if you burn it, you can only buy and burn with 8%. So a lot of the protocols have figured out like maybe it's actually a really good idea to not burn the TitanX, but use it as a one liquidity tool to buy and burn, staking rewards, etc.
Whoa. Okay. So actually, that was some super important alpha, guys, especially for everybody building on TitanX. What he's saying is that he's found that some of these builders are realizing that it's actually not a great idea to burn all of the TitanX that goes into the smart contract of new projects building on there. Now, because there's a buy and burn reward, but the buy and burn reward only goes up to 8%, allows you to get 8% more power on your miner. So there's only really a benefit to burn up to, I believe, 100 billion TitanX. After that number, it's actually better throughout the process, what he's saying, to either allow TitanX to add liquidity to your project or to do a few other things. But just think about it. It's not necessarily only burning TitanX that is necessarily the end all here. It's part of the game. It's part of this game theory, but it's not the whole thing. So I love all these different complexities that he's sharing here. Let's get to this next clip.
Hyper has changed. And you said it earlier, old Hyper is now called Shogun. It's going to burn stakes. New Hyper is something new. Tell us what it is.
And before we get to that, you just heard it from right there. Shogun is going to burn stakes. We all thought Hyper was going to burn stakes and liquid, but Jake had decided that he had to switch them. So now we have Hyper and we have Shogun. Hyper's coming out soon. Shogun's coming out later in the year, but Hyper will only burn liquid TitanX. And also, none of the protocols launching on top of TitanX right now are going to burn stakes. Only Shogun, and that's coming out later. But as of right now, the only thing we could use to buy into any of these projects or get into Hyper is liquid TitanX. So keep that in mind.
So the old Hyper, you could burn stakes and get liquid. That is going to be called Shogun and will be released in the future because we have the code. Like, it still needs to get audited and like fine-tuned, but the code was there. But then we figured out the thing that other developers also figured out while using liquid TitanX. It's actually a beautiful option. Is I posted this tweet a while back, and it was like, what if somebody just built TitanX on top of TitanX and replaced Ethereum with TitanX? And I was like, oh, that's funny. But then I walked away from my computer and I had this like breakthrough moment where like, wait, that's not a joke, that's fucking genius. And it's such a good idea. Because you kind of create fractals. And then basically all these protocols will also create a scenario where now when the price dips, people are scared because there's nothing else to do with your TitanX other than sell it or stake it.
Mm-hmm.
In the future, now dips result in panic selling. Future dips are going to result in panic buying because they want to be able to get in cheaper than the other people and other protocols because your cost basis is based on TitanX. It's very interesting. But it's going to click once everything's at.
All right. Some of this stuff is blowing my mind, guys, when Jake's talking, but what he's saying is very fascinating because right now, if the price dips, people are like freaking out because there's only one thing we could do with it. We could either mine or we can only stake it or sell it. But in the future, when price of TitanX goes down, since TitanX is going to be the actual coin in the ecosystems of all these other projects built on TitanX, when the price goes down, people that got into that project earlier will have a higher cost basis than people getting into the project later because the price of TitanX goes down, and TitanX is the currency to purchase these other projects with and to get into all these other projects. So what he's saying is when the price dips, it doesn't necessarily have to lead to panic selling. It can now lead to panic buying within these other protocols using a cheaper TitanX. Does that make sense? It's mind-blowing, guys. This is just some massive alpha. That's why I really like this project. I really just want to be involved in this project so I can see how it goes. Because guys, this could go to zero. Like this, you could lose all of your money. Everything you put into here, you could lose it all. I just want to be very clear about that. This is a very, and let's look really quick before we go to the next clip on Coinmarketcap. Look at this. TitanX, 41% today, it went up. TitanX is not, let me go to my watch list. It's going to show me. Now, these are the coins I'm watching, guys. I'm going to do some videos on some of these other ones too. The Root Network is really cool. I really like what XRP is doing in Stellar and XDC. But TitanX and the Root Network, the Root Network, I'm going to do some videos on that too. But look at this. TitanX is 2367 and the Root Network is 2364. 2,367 out of that many on, like, as far as the market cap of cryptos is concerned. And so the market cap right now of TitanX is $1.7 million. Look at the Root Network. The market cap is $104 million already. If this just hits what Root Network is, that's a 10x right there. But if this hits anywhere near any of these guys, I mean, goodness gracious. It's, depends on what happens with TitanX and how the deflationary side goes at the end of it. But look at this. We're at 2367. I like having some coins that are down here in my wallet, like in my diversification, because if this shoots up to a top 100 coin, I mean, we're all in the money. Look at this chart. Hockey stick. I mean, come on, guys. It's crazy. I mean, it's brand new, though. There's no data to really know which way this is going to go necessarily. So, but the thing is, it's code on a blockchain. It has its purpose, and that's what it does. It does its purpose. All right, let's see where we're at here.
That you took away from TitanX that we might see changed in Hyper. Were there any, oh crap, this didn't go as planned?
Yeah, for sure. The thing is, the T-rank bonuses were brilliant. It was designed for slow and steady adoption, but the amount of adoption that TitanX got in the first 80 days was fucking bonkers. The T-rank bonus was not designed for the amount of miners that we got. So people, like for example, people that started a 60-day miner, they earned 150% more TitanX. So if their miner created 500 million TitanX, they had 750 million in T-rank bonuses. It was designed to be like 20% max based on adoption. So what we're doing with Hyper is you're also going to have Hyper T-rank style bonuses, but it's going to be capped at 20% of your miner, which will create a more solid cost basis.
All right, so just like I was showing you my T-rank bonuses, I mean, I didn't even get it at the beginning, but the guys that got in at the beginning with T-rank bonuses, I mean, they're loaded with T-ranks. I mean, you basically get paid for every single wallet that joins after you. And right now on my first few wallets, I got 28 million per wallet. So that's pretty crazy. But what he's saying is that he didn't really expect that. So with Hyper, what's going to happen is the H rank bonuses, which he's going to call H rank for Hyper, are going to be capped at 20% of your miner. So I am actually not even close to that right now, though. Because look, when you look here, I have 1 billion almost in this miner. So 1 billion would be 200 million, would be a 20% cap. So I have a long time to wait before I get this T rank bonus to even equal 20% of that. But what he's saying is the early people that got in on the early days, they actually got like 1.5 times the amount that they put in because of the quick adoption. So that's what he's changing on Hyper. One of the things that he's changing on Hyper. And let's look at this last clip before we jump into some other cool alpha, like some projects being built on. And that's what he's going to talk about here is some other projects.
No, I want to actually talk about this because this is game theory.
No, yeah, okay.
If you want to build a protocol on top of TitanX, and you want to increase the value, and you want to earn as much as a developer reward as possible, you want the price to be as low as possible to launch, because you would absorb more TitanX, which increases the value in the future. You get higher dev rewards because you get a higher percentage of the supply because the value is lower. So for protocol developers, the lower the price is, trust me, that motivating. At least the people that have a couple IQ is, higher IQ than a hot dog would be a good way to put it.
Not sure if that was a compliment,
the lower the price is, the better it is. Now, here would be the perfect scenario. If you were to launch a protocol and the price on market is the exact same as whatever it costs to produce a 280-day miner, which is a lot lower than here, but let's assume it is. I don't think it's going to get there. But if it is, well, then you launch a protocol at the price floor. So once you launch at the price floor, once you launch at the bottom, what's your upside? Pretty much infinite. So there's probably no other time better to launch than when the price is the lowest. And I think protocols realize it based on the way they're talking.
So, yeah, one thing you just mentioned there, I know we kind of talked about a little bit in the green room, but let's take a look at that. So let's. This is something that I think a lot of people are paying attention to. Some are getting excited, some are getting nervous. Depends, again, are you optimist or pessimist? But right now, let me refresh this. Can you see the TitanX page on here?
Yep.
Right now, a 280-day miner is at a 167% ROI, which...
Guys, check that out. This was 2 days ago, 167% ROI. When the price of TitanX goes up, it's already 100% more. 3x your money instead of 2x. 1.5x, guys. This is just the power of 1 day of the price going up. And we're really not even in the full bull market yet. So it is really beneficial for projects that are launching on top of TitanX to have a low-cost basis to launch. Because basically, it's all up from there is what he's saying. All right, check this out. This is created by Mike Dean. So thank you very much, Mike Dean. Also go to Twitter and follow Mike Dean. Mike Dean created this page with everything being built on TitanX. We have launch dates if they're known. And then we also have websites, Twitters, and Telegrams, or X's and Telegrams. So the first one it looks like that's launching is called DragonX. And I'm going to do a whole video. Actually, I'm going to get into DragonX a little bit more. I'm going to go through the white paper with you guys so you guys can see what that is. But that's launching here in the next couple days, okay? Hopefully it launches after my 90-day staking rewards so I can actually buy in with those stakes. But it's a very fascinating project. I definitely want to be in on this one too. So this is a little form. Check the link in the description. I'll put this form in the link in the description for you. If you go to Twitter, you can find DragonX here. It's in the form, so you just click on it. So you go to the actual official one. Some other projects being built on top of TitanX are TitanX Market. Give them a follow on X. Titan Blaze is an interesting project as well. Whole bunch of different pieces to this one. There's like a game. There's an NFT battle, liquid staking, and some DB Zen on steroids. I don't know. So we're gonna be reading these white papers. We're gonna see what these projects are. See if we want to be involved. Don't forget, follow Jake Sharpe on Twitter, and also follow Crypto Kindness. Thank you guys both for these this amazing interview and all this amazing alpha. And Crypto Awesome, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. I mean, I'm only 3 episodes in here, but check this out. I got 3 days ago, I got 1.4 thousand views, 575 views, 367 views. So I'm going to be posting a lot more about TitanX. I'm also going to get into a few other cryptocurrencies that I'm interested in. But just remember, guys, I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just a dude who really loves crypto. So thanks so much for watching, guys. You are amazing. I'm going to let Jake and Crypto Kindness take this out.
Is TitanX dead?
Oh, so dead.
Yeah.
Oh, you should just get out, you know?
Get
it's
out
so
now.
dead.
Sell it all. Sell it all.
All right, you guys are amazing. Until next time, my name's Dave. Crypto Awesome, out.